Hey guys, we're back. Today we are up in the Pine Valley area. This is a road that heads up to Leeds. Anyway, we're kind of searching around for a camping spot where we could come here with the family. I found a few over there. We're also going to take a look up this road right here and see if this is good enough for two-wheel drive vehicle or not. Now, I haven't done a lot of off-roading, especially with my Pilot, and I have no idea if something like this would be okay or not. It seems like it'd be okay as long as I spotted Christina or something. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's not bad on a motorcycle. What did I want to talk about? Oh, I guess that's kind of the theme for today, camping. My birthday's coming up, and we're going to go camping for my birthday. Isn't that cool? I'm excited. The issue with camping for my birthday is that we don't have any camping gear. What we do, we've actually been camping. We've got a really cheapo tent. We've got a cheapo... We have just a bunch of cheap stuff that we got essentially for our wedding anniversary, and we're 15 years in now, and we need some new gear. You can camp with not too much, but we're not doing backpacking camping or anything. We're just doing car camping, and I just want something to be a little bit more comfortable. You know, a pad, a sleeping bag, a new pad, a sleeping bag that's not like super terrible and that's warm enough for colder nights, even if it gets down to like 30 degrees. We definitely want to get out and do more weekend warrior stuff with the family. I think that'd be super cool. Maybe take this out as well. Take them both out, and then I can kick around with the girls on the back of this. That sounds super fun. Just doing stuff like this with the girls. Sounds amazing. So that's what we're gonna try and do. Woo! So we're gonna get out more. Starting with this summer, I think. We're going to start off with a really nice, simple camp where we go out and we just we just hang out up in the mountains at a campsite that has running water, all that good stuff. Up in Pine Valley, probably. That's where we're going to start. But we're going to get some basics and then maybe get a nice camping stove so we can actually use that. And then, from there, we're going to kind of build. We might even get like a little teardrop or something. That's in the future. I like that idea though. Christina's really excited about some type of camping trailer, like a teardrop where we could pull along and then use that. That sounds pretty cool too. If you guys have any essentials, must-have camping gear, let me know down in the comments, because I want to know. Really, the biggest thing that it seems like I need is a sleeping pad. You know, something where we can get off the ground, especially in colder weather. And I don't really like sleeping on the ground anymore. So whether it's just like a small sleeping pad, I want to do two different things actually. So one, I want to have like the camping gear that we haul around in the car, so we can have like a nice pad, like 3-inch pads that we sleep on, like the self-inflatable ones. It sounds cool. And then, you know, nice stuff. And then I also want some essentially backpacking camping gear where I get a hammock or something where you can either a hammock or a like a 1 or 2 person tent, which I could haul on my motorcycle. And I want to do some backpacking, and I also want to do some motorcycle camping. So have all sorts of ideas on what to do for camping. I'm not really a camping guy. Christina's been camping way more than me, and she reminded me of that today. She was saying, "Oh, I go camping 4 times a year, and you go camping maybe once a year, once every other year." She's right. I don't go camping a whole lot, and I really need to do it more. I do not know how to lift up my front wheel without any assistance in first gear. You know, just sitting back, popping the clutch, doing that. That's not something I am comfortable doing. I am terrible at it. In fact, if I can't power wheelie, I'm not good at wheeling at all. Like it's not something that's in my repertoire. And that's something that seems like it's critical for off-road riding. You want to get your wheelie up to be able to spin your bike around 180 degrees if you get in the situation. I want to be able to do that, you know, plant one foot down, stick your wheel up, maybe do a 90-degree turn onto a log, stuff like that. Like really, I don't know, basic enduro stuff. Like that's, I mean, I'm getting better at just being in the air a little bit for reasons that are important. Like if I need to get over something, or if I want to keep my front end up because there's a really big divot and I want to just hit my back end on there, just kind of fly over it. I mean, this is stuff that I need to know. So one of these days, I'm gonna watch a couple YouTube videos. It's a little bumpy. Oh man, someone came in here while it was muddy and just destroyed that. That's crazy. So one of these days, I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. I've actually watched a couple of them where people are practicing, and obviously practice is the name of the game here, but I need to find a field or a grassy area or somewhere that I can fall down in where I can just practice doing wheelies and wheelies and wheelies and wheelies and wheelies just to figure it out. Just so I can allow myself to mess up and fall down and figure out my bike a little bit better. Because I'm feeling way more comfortable on it. Like this used to be something like this in terms of the road. Used to be as much off-road as I ever wanted to get into. Like, oh wow, we got a bump here. Oh, we got a bump here. That was really scary. And hitting rocky stuff like this, I felt like my tire was gonna pop when I first started riding. My tires are gonna just pop and I'm not gonna be able to do anything, but that's not the case. Your tires are incredibly durable. You have so much to give on a dirt bike. There's so much you can go over, and it's just so different from street riding. And I really love it. I really do. So I want to get out a little bit more. I want to get comfortable with it, and I want to be a better rider as well. So hopefully you can come on this journey with me. So this is a cool way we can go. That way takes you right up that canyon right over there. I've gone up there before. That's super cool, but today we're paving new trails and we're going to continue this way. That is a super fun ride. We'll do that another day. Wow. Look up and look around sometimes. Whew. Look at that. Wow. So beautiful. It bogged down on me. That was the first gear. If I've been in a high RPM for quite some time, it does not like to start that again. Ooh, this is nice and steep. This is really kind of steep. Like if I'm at 7,000-8,000 RPM like I am here, and then I go down to idle, if I don't rev it really hard, it's just gonna die on me. And it's gotta be something to do with the carb. I just don't know what that is, because it works most of the time, and it works when I need it to. Like when I'm doing stuff like this, I need it to perform. It works great. It works excellent. It's after the fact that it dies. It's really funny. This is still really steep. Oops. This is amazing. Wow. Look at that. Look, I'm amazed at how nice the road is still. The road is still really nice. Way up here. My ears are popping. We're just going up and up and up. This is pretty steep, guys. Like back there, that was all first gear cutting up there. It was steep. Might have to shift back to first. No, we're good. That's amazing. Got a little wibbly wobbly there. Oops. Oh, whoa, look at this volcanic rock. Look how loose it is. It's so loose. Oh, that's crazy stuff.
Thank you so much for coming on this ride with me, and I will see you in the next one.